Finally, he's here.
This is Radio Great Britain, home for British Bulgarian communities.
Who is this superhero? Sarge? No. Rosemary, the telephone operator? No. Henry? No.
Nah, it's me, JT. Radio Great Britain is back. Yes, a 2-hour weekly podcast audio of community radio. Such fun. No, we're not new. We've been broadcasting since 2010, live 7 hours weekly, every night from Bradford, West Yorkshire. But since we came to Bulgaria, the internet is not good enough. Live broadcasting is out. But here we are. We're back. We're beautiful.
You're my honey bun, sugar plum, pumpkin. You're my sweetie pie. You're my cupcake, gumdrop, snickums, spickums. You're the apple of my eye.
Valdi Totev. Yes, the godfather of Bulgarian singing and songwriting, with his partner, Dimi. They go under the name of Valdi. They're going to make music history. They can be the first to bring Radio Great Britain back onto the airwaves in Bulgaria for British Bulgarian communities. Enjoy! Find out how you can get involved. Stay tuned. Grab a pen. Yes, we're going to have a break in a minute. Tell you all about it. This is a pilot show, just to get you excited. And I'm sure you are, indeed.
Ето коснати слънче, януарския ден носи пак неотлъчна рана, мъка за мен. Най-тревожната зима и най-белия сняг, ясно необяснимо виждам траурен знак. И жестоката горест с бели думи държа, зре някаква повест моята жива душа. Тъмна сянка се спира на студения прах, черен кон ли умира там на белия сняг. Няма вече двуколка, няма шеметен бяг, само черната болка върху белия сняг. Детска мъка извира от далечния мрак, черен кон не умирай върху белия сняг. Черната болка върху белия сняг. Детска мъка извира от далечния мрак, черен кон не умира върху белия сняг. Черен кон не умира върху белия сняг.
Thank you, Valdi. Out into me.
Finally, he's here.
We're back. Fantastic. Community radio. Right, grab a pen. We need content from you that's of interest to British Bulgarian communities, and we welcome all sections of the community. We don't have issues with sexuality, race, religion, ethnicity. Don't care. We're grown-ups here. We want Bulgarians involved, and everybody else. We want to be representative of a real,
Finally, he's here.
British Bulgarian community. That's what we want, and we want passion. So grab a pen. I'm going to give you some details in a minute. It's community radio. Make some decisions. Where do you want the show to go?
This is Radio Great Britain. This is Radio Great Britain for UK and Bulgarian news and for what's on near you. Stay tuned to radiogb.com.
Okay, so here's the rules for grown-ups first. No racism, no sexism, no hate against anybody. We love everybody here, indeed, and we don't say the G word. No, we call people Roma. That's what we do. Otherwise, that's great. So no nastiness. Play nicely, children. Okay? No copyrighted material. Don't put music on anything if you don't own it. We can't broadcast it. The little spy bots out there come along and they say, "Oh, you, pull the show," and that's it. All the hard work is ruined. But beyond that, everything's down to you. But you agree that you're going to let us use your material. You license it to us. You keep the copyright. It's yours. Don't worry. Take it with you. But you allow us to use it for the lifetime of Radio GB. So if you have a tantrum, you can't say, "I'm leaving and I'm taking all of my ingredients with me." Oh no, doesn't work like that. So, come up with some ideas, gardening programmes, law about the car, trimming vines, all sorts of interesting things, farming, businesses, how to do your accounts at the end of the year, anything, wildlife, anything at all, but it has to be specific to British Bulgarians. So, roast potatoes? No. How about how do you make banitsa? Great. Gardening, how to plant lettuces? No. Trimming grapevines? Brilliant. That's what we want. Make some decisions. Get it to us. More details later.
This is Radio Great Britain for UK and Bulgarian news and for what's on near you. Stay tuned to radiogb.com.
I'm sorry. I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business.
No, I don't want to be an emperor. But I do want to play you this. This is a Rakia song. Enjoy it. Who wants to do a Rakia programme? That'd be interesting. 5-10 minutes long. We'll evolve from there. Together as a community of love.
What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? I want rakia, I need rakia, I love rakia. Early in the morning, I want rakia, I need rakia. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Bez double, bez motor, bez talk, bez robotnik. Bez Barry, bez Dom, Miama Rakia, Kago Bravish, Goody Rakia. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed. The bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die. And the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish.
Stay tuned. In a minute, we're off to Roos. Well, Sillistra. We're going to join Bernadette Leggett, an old recording of the Sillistra Orphanage garden party. Indeed, stay tuned. You'll get the idea. Enjoy. Spread the word. We're back.
This is Radio Great Britain.
Around this time of year, many of you will be thinking of booking your holidays. Well, one couple from Peterborough, Bernadette and Dougie Leggett, who chose to go to Bulgaria a few years ago, found they loved the country so much that they bought a holiday home near the city of Sillistra. Falling not only for the beauty of the place but also for the people, they soon became involved in their community by fundraising and donating much-needed goods to the local orphanages. Over the past few years, they have collected and transported tons of useful things like clothes, toiletries, bedding, shoeboxes and other essential items, and have transformed the lives of the children and the people living there with their tireless efforts. Their work is of course ongoing, and they intend to set up training programs for the children so that they are better prepared to face the outside world when the time comes for them to leave the orphanage. Bernadette and Dougie are always looking for fresh ideas to breathe new life into their fundraising work, so they welcome any suggestions you may have, and of course donations and support are always most welcome. You can contact them and read about the great work they have already done through their website at www.bulgarianorphanagesilestra.webs.com. That's www.bulgariaorphanage.webs.com. Or by telephone on 01733 235 332. Thank you for your support.
Sophia, the Insider's Guide, has been the leading English-language companion for foreign visitors to Bulgaria's capital since spring 2003. It's available free of charge in Sofia's hotels, restaurants, business centres, places of entertainment and culture. The guide is a valued source of information for foreigners visiting Sofia or coming to live in Sofia. Written in English by foreigners for foreigners, the A5 all-colour pocket guide is packed full of useful information to help the reader get the most out of his or her stay in Bulgaria. It is published and adapted seasonally 4 times a year. Objective and impartial first-hand information based on over 10 years of experience, together with honest advice and recommendations, all presented in a clear and simple format with plenty of original colour illustrations. Sophia, the Insider's Guide, gives the reader all the information needed and an insight into what you, the reader, wants to know. Sophia has been turned inside out, and yet the focus of the guide is not only inside Sofia, but also out of Sofia. Pick up your copy today, or log on to 3wsinsidesofia.com to find out more.
Okay, we're here with Derek at a running track with a ballot box at the other end, and he is going to try and vote.
Oh!
What Derek doesn't know is to show you how hard it is to vote when you're not registered, we set up a Perspex wall about halfway along. Make sure nothing stops you voting in the European and local elections. Votemyvote.co.uk or call the Electoral Commission on 0800 3280 280. You got that, Derek?
Yeah, thank you.
This is Radio Great Britain.
I beg you, Baba Mata, will you save me? For the lush of green, the soil remains still dirty. The crops within the harvest, plenty, all the stomachs of my children are empty. I beg you, Baba Mata, show us mercy. For the moods of this old lady are so wise. For the Balkan spring arrives in great disguise. For this place of overwhelming beauty, foggers, swallows, trees in blooming, Baba Mata, show us guidance through your eyes. I'll wear my wrist adorned in red and white. For the red, the friend, passion's new life ahead. I'll wear the white for right and light, behold. And for the good and evil I'll face before I'm old. For the spring in Bansko is the place to go. For the beauty of the pierings in the snow. I'll see the rivers of Montana, see the sunrise over Vanna and Rousseau's mighty Danube in full flow. Will you bring the stock and baby, will you bring the spring, my lady, Baba Mata, bring the winter to the end. For I will wear my martinis to drive away the wind so bitter and place within the rock and trees again. For I will wear my martinis to drive away the wind so bitter and place within the rocks and trees again. Well, I'll beg you, Baba Mata, will you save me? For the lush and green, the soul remains still dirty. The crops within the harvest plenty, stomachs of the children are empty. I beg you, Baba Mata, show us mercy. So will you bring the stock and baby, will you bring the spring, my lady, Baba Mata, see the winter to the end. For I will wear my martinis and drive away the wind so bitter for a place within the rocks and trees again. For I will wear my martinis and drive away the wind so bitter for a place within the rocks and trees again. For a place within the rocks and trees again. For a place within the rocks and trees again. For a place within the rocks and trees again.
This is Radio Great Britain.
There are between 10 and 12 million Roma living in the European Union today. That's roughly equal to the population of a medium-sized EU member state like Belgium or Greece. Yet most of us still know very little about a people who've lived on the European continent for more than 7 centuries. And what we think we do know is more often than not based on ignorance, prejudice and stereotypes.
The research shows that something around 70-80% of the average European population is completely anti-Roma. So this gap that you are talking about is huge. I mean, the policy talk and the reality of how much Europe cannot accept Roma is so big. It's such a drastic situation, not only mentally and human rights-wise and economically, as I mentioned, but also culturally. It's a huge loss for Europe.
Roma in the EU today face extreme levels of social deprivation. Unemployment is rife, basic education is often lacking, and life expectancy is well below the EU average. but despite the difficulties, some progress is being made. Here, in the southern Spanish city of Seville, Johnny Borja Silva, a young Spanish Roma, found a full-time job in this local butcher's shop thanks to help from an EU-funded project called Acceder. Acceder also helps people to find decent homes. Like tens of thousands of migrant Roma, these Romanian Roma in southern Spain are currently forced to live in an illegal makeshift camp. But for Roma labourer Vasily Tanase and his young family, things are looking more hopeful. Thanks to help from Acceder, he was recently able to move into this apartment. And efforts are being made elsewhere too. Here, in the Hungarian village of Pomaj, these women are taking part in an adult literacy class organised by the local Roma self-government. One of the biggest problems many Roma face is a lack of visible role models. Efforts are being made to tackle this issue. At this radio station in Budapest, for example, nearly all of the journalists and technicians are Roma. And successful Roma are also becoming more visible elsewhere. If life is to improve for the next generation of Europe's Roma, things must change. The situation is not hopeless. At this Hungarian primary school, non-Roma and Roma children learn and play together happily. But such success stories are still the exception, not the rule. When it comes to improving the lot of Europe's Roma, all of us, Roma and non-Roma alike, still have a long road ahead.
Hi Lisa, what are you up to?
I'm breaking a world record.
Breaking a record? By eating a banana?
Yeah, everyone's going bananas for fair trade.
Sounds tasty. Why?
Fair trade gives farmers and workers in developing countries a chance to support their families, strengthen their communities and protect our planet.
Brilliant. How do I join in?
Easy, just visit fairtrade.org.uk. What are you doing?
This making a difference stuff is really easy, isn't it?
Oi, buy your own fair trade banana.
This is the sound of a child being hit by a car at 40 miles an hour. This is the sound of a child being hit by a car at 30 miles an hour.
If you hit me at 40 miles an hour, there's around an 80% chance I'll die. Hit me at 30 and there's around an 80% chance I'll live.
Think. It's a 30 miles an hour speed limit for a reason.
This is Radio Great Britain.
I spent the night in Seville with a girl that I loved in my arms. She showed me all the places of her childhood held dear in her heart. And as the rain fell down off her shoulder, we took shelter in the palace of culture, the market hall, the clock tower, flowers for the Bulgarian girl of mine. To the Nevsky Cathedral I will ask, our souls will entwine. And in the park the old men all play chess, doing their best to impress Sofia, my city of love. Sofia, city of love. Wait till our songs on the radio, wait to a city born new. Awake in the arms of my true love, awake in the arms of you. Awake in the heart of Europe, awake to the sunshine so blue. Awake such a long way from home, girl, I just wait here with dogs, they bark at the trams making their way. I gave one a biscuit, I said, my friend, how are you today? Just like Giorgio Rakowski, my friend is now looking out for me. Sofia, my city of love. Sofia, city of love. The sound of her heels cobblestone yellow brick road from Vienna. From Vienna we walk arm in arm to the boulevard Brittunculi, where my eyes took the side of the dress, wear it my love I bequest, Sophia my city of love, Sophia city of love. Awake to love songs on the radio, awake to a city born new, awake in the arms of my true love, awake in the arms of you, awake in the heart of New Europe, awake to the sunshine so blue, awake such a long way from home, girl, I choose to wait here with you, awake in Sophia beside you, awake in Sophia beside you, awake in Sophia beside
This is Radio Great Britain, home from home for British Bulgarian communities.
This is a Radio Great Britain production. Say hello to Old Blighty at www.radiogb.com.
Do you know, I finally get to meet you, Bernadette Leggett. You're very beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Ty si mnogo krasiva.
Oh,
is that good?
Blagodaria.
Hey, you're good, you're cool. I've met your other half this morning, he's trouble.
Oh, yes,
Dougie,
definitely,
isn't it?
yes, that's it.
Bernadette and Dougie Leggett. Right, we're here at the orphanage. What's going on today?
Today we're going to have a big garden party, and everybody's coming. And we're going to have fun and games, we're going to have raffles, and we're going to have tombolas, and we're going to have barbecue, and we're going to have music. Jonathan, you're going to be doing all the music.
I'm just here to cause trouble, mate.
Well, I knew that from the first day I saw you.
That's why I've come here. All sorts of things. Right, we're going to do this fly-on-the-wall documentary for all the radio stations, the community stations in Britain. They're all going to play it because we're going to raise money. And I'm going to get a chat with the director in a minute.
Lovely, that's still in story.
But I saw you on Bulgarian television just now, weren't you?
Yes, I was, yes.
Famous.
Yeah. Well, yes, you know, when you've got it, you've got to flaunt it, you know.
It's a beautiful place. Right, Sillistra, the orphanage, you're raising money today. The garden party is raising money for the orphanage. Why this orphanage and what's brought you here?
This orphanage is because we come to Sillistra. We bought a property here in Sillistra, and we asked a friend, where is there an orphanage in Sillistra, and she told us the Demcho. So, Demcho Divalanov. So she came, met the director, we came, we met the director, we asked the director what it is they needed, and he said, whatever you can.
So you got the house here and then found the orphanage later?
And then found the orphanage later. It wasn't purely because we have the orphanage here now. We've had a house here for about 5 years.
Right.
Yes.
In the region?
Yes.
And what brought you here to Bulgaria then, of all the places you could go?
We like Bulgaria. In fact, we love Bulgaria. Bulgaria is just a lovely place. You know, the people are nice, the country itself is nice, the greenery is nice, everything, the scenery is nice, you know.
Okay.
It's just, we love Bulgaria.
Right. Home for you is where? It's Peterborough, isn't it?
Peterborough in Cambridgeshire, yes.
Cambridge, it's a bit different to Bulgaria.
Very, very different, yes. Where we live at the moment, our property is out in the middle of nowhere, you know,
right.
So there's hardly anybody around us, you know. We've no British people in our village, you know. We've got one small shop in the village, and that is it.
Right, well, as a result of this now, it'll be a British invasion to a village.
Do you reckon?
We'll get them all there. Right, what we've got to do, the British, you get boxes and stuff, goods sent over on lorries from Britain and all sorts.
We do.
How can people donate? How can people raise money? What can people do for the orphanage?
It's not actually about raising money. This project that we have has never been about raising money. The project that we set up was to give goods to the orphanages, to bring goods to the orphanage. The only reason we need money is for transport. That's the only reason. And we do a lot of work ourselves, like bag packing and bookstores, and you know, we've got our Bulgarian Forum. They advertise on there, and the people donate funds to the forum. so that we have, they give it to us so that we have that for transport as well. So it'll take us all year to raise the £1,200 that we need for transport.
1,200.
1,200.
Right.
Well, we get that at a special rate. We've got Delamode, who's also a Bulgarian company, I believe. We've got a chap there, Lacho, who he gives us a special rate every year because we've used him for the past 3 years now, and he gives us a special rate. He kept the same rate as last year, even though the prices have gone up, and even though I had 7 pallets more, he still kept the same price as last year for us.
Well, good
so around about, he's a fantastic chap. He is.
What a star. You've got a host of VIPs waiting for you, and I did say I'd only keep you 5 minutes. Like I said, I'm going to go around and cause trouble. Is there a web address or a Facebook? How can people get more information?
It's www.Bulgaria Orphanage, Sillistra with 2 L's.com.
I will spell that out again later.
Lovely.
But it's Bulgarian Orphanage Sillistra.com.
With 2 L's. That's
with 2 L's.
That's
right, we'll spell that. Have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you very soon. It's lovely to finally meet you too.
And you too.
Yeah,
it's a
nice
pleasure.
one.
Thank you. La good area.
Howdy. Hey, I've just no swearing. You're on the radio now. I've just talked to your good lady.
Yes.
Yes. She said very good things about you.
She's lying.
She's lying.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's not. We can't have a radio programme without you, sir.
Oh.
You have Ralph. Right. What's going on today? What are you up to today? You're making the tea, aren't you?
No.
You know, well, I'll lend you the extension lead for the kettle.
Yeah, but someone else is making them. I'm making sure you're behaving yourself, you know.
I am.
No obscene language and...
None at all. Only the best. Only the best. who we got here then? This second-hand book sales? And...
Yeah, we've got... what they've done with the teddies, I don't know. I think at the end they're going to raffle them off or whatever, you know.
Right, okay.
Then you've got your books, and then you've got tombola, raffles, and the mugs, all Harry Potter mugs and things like that, all come from England, being sold off. Anything to make money for the orphanage.
So this here, everything here is what's come over in the trucks?
Yeah.
That's donated?
All come over from the truck, in trucks. Then you've got little stockings there. I know you can't see, little stockings there that Bernie's knitted.
Yeah.
To raise money, you know.
Right. She any good at knitting?
No. Bloody useless.
Knit you a hat, can she?
Yeah,
It's good to see a man with short hair then.
Yeah, like you.
Fantastic. No, it's a good place to come if you want any English books, isn't it? British, I should say British.
Well, there's a lady...
In English.
That lady there.
Yeah.
Right? She just told me she's got over 400 books in her house she wants to get rid of.
Right.
And she comes from Dobbridge.
Ah.
Take her phone number.
Yeah. Get her over here.
But
I can see a Catherine Cookson book there.
Yeah. So. There's a lot of stuff there, you know.
Right.
But we have a book sale in England.
Yeah.
And what we don't raise there comes over here. And then from here, if it's not sold here, it goes to Bolchek. And they have a swap shop in Bolchek.
Yeah.
Our friend Bill, Bulgarian Bill, who I mentioned earlier on, they have a swap shop. And they charge leather for changing over books or whatever, you know. And that raises money for the website for the orphanage and that.
Right. And all those details are on the website, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because Bernie gave me the website address, and I'll give it out again later.
See, this is their only way of raising money.
Right. Oh, it's fantastic.
We don't get donations in England, apart from we do bag packing and book sales and things like that.
Yeah.
That's our only way of raising money.
Right. Well, you're wonderful. You're doing a sterling job.
Thank you.
Fantastic. There's people here dressed in tartan. I'm going to go and get them.
Yeah, that's Archie and what's they come from Pina.
Right.
They're Scottish.
Right.
First time we've seen them for donkeys.
Yeah.
There's a load of English couples here.
The lipstick matches a tartan look. That's good, isn't it? Right, I've got to find the director too. Right. Where is he? I'll find him. He's gone. He's a busy man.
Everyone's walking around
right.
Shirt. You still got it on again.
Yeah, I can cut you swearing. Right, it's all right. Not. All right. I'll catch you later, mate. You have a good day.
And you. Thanks for everything.
Hello. Where are you from? We're recording for community radio.
We're from Sillistra near Belgium.
Say it again.
Sillistra.
You did that very well. But you weren't born there, were you?
No.
No. Who are you?
We're British import.
I know, I've seen it. And we've just seen cheese and onion pasties down there.
Yes.
And we're vegetarians.
Ah, well.
We're salivating.
We have cheese. We have cheese.
So, fabulous. You've moved over here then from?
Yeah, from Stoke.
From Stoke, oh. Nice place. Love it?
Yeah. Wouldn't go back to Stoke.
Wouldn't go back. So you got your British imports now, set up business, trading, and it's all going well?
Yeah.
So far, so good. Fabulous. Wonderful stuff. I'm going to have a cheese and onion pasty then. Yeah. Do you want one, Nick? 2, please. 2 cheese and onion pasties.
Would you like to taste the cheese?
Can I taste the cheese?
You can.
Is it free?
It's free.
I'll have 2 then. That's a joke. carry bag.
A carrier bag for 2 cheese and onion pasties. We've just noticed this brown sauce over here. And Branston pickle. This is a good shop. I like this shop. Have you got Marmite?
No, I have buffalo.
Ah, vegetarians, you see. Recommend the Marmite. It'd be very popular. So everything. How can we find you? Do you have a web address?
Yes.
Because you're here supporting the charity, we'll give you a plug. Where is the web address on here? www.britishimportsbg.com. Fabulous. Have a fantastic day. I'm going to meet my pasty. I'm going to trace your cheese as well. And wonderful stuff.
Your pasties are still frozen.
They're still frozen?
Yeah, everything's frozen.
I'll stick them on the car engine and that'll be alright. We'll get it sorted. It's getting better. There's a chocolate stall here. Where are you from?
We're from Baltic.
Right. British?
British, yes. We have an English and chocolate sweet shop in Baltic.
The chocolate box?
Yeah.
And you sell just chocolate?
Chocolate, sweets and gifts and a few English toiletries.
Brilliant. And you're here today at the Orphanage?
We're here at the Orphanage, yeah.
So, you
come
must...
along and support them.
Oh, wonderful. You must have a website.
We've just in the middle of up and running our website.
But you've got an email there.
We've got an email address and a telephone number there, but we're actually going to start deliveries from about 2 weeks' time. We're just updating a website now.
Okay. Well, all the people listening on the radio now, the email is thechocolatebox1@gmail.com. Is
That's
that right?
correct.
And it's the number 1. It's not.
It's the number 1.
Thechocolatebox1@gmail.com. Have a fantastic day. I'm going to come and get some chocolate in a minute.
Thank you very much.
God, I'm drooling. See you later. Enjoy.
Bye-bye.
Hi guys, I'm being terribly rude.
That's all right.
But they're paying me to be rude. Well, actually, they're not paying me at all. I'm being rude for nothing.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome. We're doing some recordings today for community radio in Britain.
Oh, in Britain?
And so where are you all from then? Because you're all British, yeah? Am I correct?
Yeah, all British.
You all sat around here, huddled. They spent hours putting these chairs in order, you know? They measured them and everything. Where are you from? Do you know each other, is it?
Oh, yeah,
no,
we're
just
all related.
Family. Hi, your family?
Yeah.
Are you living in Bulgaria or travelling? Or?
I live in Bulgaria. I've been here 3 years. 4 years in January.
3.5 years. Right, oh, very nice. So local?
Yeah, not far away.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're here today, you know the orphanage previously? You know Bernie and Dougie then?
We came last year. I helped do one of the stalls. Guess the weight of the cake last year. The same this year.
Right.
The same this year. And this is family visiting.
Wonderful.
So
you having a good
we
day?
drag them along.
Drag them along, so everybody. So you're visiting?
Yeah.
And you two live here?
Yeah.
Right. Excellent stuff. He's got shorter hair than me. It's good, isn't it? Oh, Golden Virginia. Oh, look at that. You can't get that over here. You know.
You can.
You can. Well, there's a shop down there, you know. They didn't have any Golden Virginia. Licorice papers?
Yeah. I have the licorice papers.
I hear there's a beer ban on today, so we've got to sneak off to drink apparently.
Oh, is there no beer at all?
No, we have to drink away from the children. I know.
That's right. You get drunk on tea, eh?
Yeah, we will.
What exactly are you doing here? Are you just interviewing or?
I'm walking around interviewing people and annoying people, yeah.
You live here?
No, we live in Gabrivo, so but we're doing some music later on tonight, yeah. He's interviewing me now.
That's good, isn't it?
That's what it's gone wrong.
I reversed it wrong.
Is Travana near you?
Is it near us, Travana? Yeah, we're kind of Tarnovo, Gabrivo.
Yeah, we've been to Gabrivo, it's lovely.
Love it. A town called Sevlievo is our nearest town. So, yeah, Sevlievo.
How long have you been here then?
2006.
Do you like it here?
Love it.
Would you like me to interview you?
Shall I just give him the headphone? I love it. Take me home in a box, yeah. Take me home in a box.
No, we live at Strebner where the lake is.
Yeah.
Do you know Mike and Jerry Black?
Oh, we stayed at their guest house last
There
night.
you go.
They're
We
on my
live in
hit
the
list
same
of people to speak to as well. So.
You'll have... Oh, well, you've got Mike.
Yeah, no, we found
following.
him last night.
You obviously kept Mike up because he's having a lay-in.
It wasn't me. I was in bed by about 10 o'clock, so... But we're keeping him up tonight, apparently. We're having a drinking party tonight, so you just call by.
Right.
You heard it here first. Party, Mike's house tonight. Sorry, Mike.
It's nice to meet you.
What's the family name then? Who's it?
Baker is the family.
Bakers. Hello,
and
Bakers.
Gilsons
Bakers and Gilsons.
Ellikers and Philibons.
Well, there you go. Have a fantastic day.
Thank you.
I'll catch you later, no doubt.
Nice
I'll
to
interview
meet
you again later.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Bernie, and my husband Dougie is here somewhere. Here he is here. Thank you 1,000 times for coming today. You've been all fantastic. Really great of you to make the trip all this way to Sillistra for us. Today we've got a programme where we've got the children of the Dem Show. These are all the children of the Dem Show. They will be singing and dancing for us. Then we've got, I think Valdi Tote will be on today as well. And most of you probably know Valdi, do you? Valdi, where are you? Yeah, here. This is our star here, Valdi Tote. So he will be, so he will be here today for us as well. We'll start with the children singing. Children singing and maybe dancing for us. Is that all right? And then we can progress from there. Yeah.
Thank you. Благодарим от сърце на всички вас, наши искрени приятели. Ако всички по целия свят протегнем ръце, ще се срещнем, ще стане далече назад. Студеният вятър и есен, и тогава надежда ще има, навярно през цялата зима. Много ли струва това, да протегнем на някой ръка? Много ли струва това, да протегнем на някой ръка? Ако всички на тази земя погледнем за миг към звездите, ще открием, че пада една, като детска сълза от очите. Ти звездата не можеш да върнеш, но можеш дете да прегърнеш. Много ли струва това, да протегнем на някой ръка? Много ли струва това, да протегнем на някой ръка? Отминават сезони и дни, животът все пак продължава. Милиони съдби и всяка от тях задължава. За бистра вода, топла дрека, за обич надежда оттека. Много ли струва това, да протегнем на някой ръка? Много ли струва това, да протегнем на някой ръка? Много ли струва това, да протегнем на някой ръка? Много ли струва това, да протегнем на някой ръка?
Най-прекрасното нещо в приятелството е не само протегнатата другарска ръка, но и усмивката, която виждаме от среща, или приятната компания. Най-прекрасното нещо е взаимното вдъхновение, което получаваме, когато знаем, че има някой, който вярва в нас и ни обича.
Приятелството е най-хубавият празник в живота на човека. То се ражда винаги с толкова различни цветове и барви. Тъжно или весело, шумно или тихо. То носи на хората онова чудно цвете, което наричаме щастие. А сега да се наслажим на българските народни ритми. Ще видите варненски танц. Вярвай в чудесата, вярвай! На земята има чудеса, вярвай в чудесата и където по голямата земя да си, никому не давай в сърцето тази вяра да се угаси.
От последния албум на Шнурците. Суперова.
Като изтърсения кош валят звезди изящна вечер и без понятие за грош. Спи половин човечество, милиарди влюбени не спят. От сън и разум се изключват, не спи дежурния по свят. Той види препрочита Тютчев, дежурството е леко кръст, понеже няма много работа. С пристиган микроземетръс, дежурните се забавляват и пак е ден добре върви. Опитомената галактика, града е шумно и цяви, но никой не напредва сладки. Тук всеки има и талант, и възпитание на гьот. За всеки тук е оправдан един античен израз готин. Готин и аз съм тук, моля да кажа, както често писам някога. Не заменете ми лежи ръка, интелигентна, нежна, о-о-о, е-е. А пътят опнат като нерв, животът пак не разгадан. Последния си.
You're listening. We just want to say, Dougie and myself and Stillian and all the people and the children here would like to say thank you to Demi and Valdi for all your effort in coming, and your music was fantastic. We loved it. Did we love his music? Yay! Thank you very much indeed. Valdi, Totov and Demi. We'll see you next year. Thank you very much indeed.
You will be still alive and kicking, eh?
Oh, you will be. Thank you. You are a star, a true star.
Mr. Totef, you're here.
Yeah,
fantastic. You had a good time?
Yeah, lovely.
Lovely. Nice crowd.
Especially when the children sang with me one of my own songs.
What were they singing? Because forgive me, I mean, you know, my Bulgarian isn't very good, is it? You know.
It's Lift Your Eyes. It's called Lift Up Your Eyes. Look at the future.
And the kids were singing along.
The world is with us. You've got a chance. Yes.
A kind of a pro-new democracy song, is it? Is it like
was
the future,
since 1991.
Yeah.
I wrote the song.
Right.
in the beginning of the changes, the big changes.
And the little kids know it?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. Good feeling.
It was lovely.
Wonderful. You live around here somewhere? You're local? Is it Rousset?
No, Russie, it's, well, what do you call it? 60 miles away.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And you've come all the way here to do this?
Yeah.
Free of charge, because you're a nice
Yes,
guy.
Sure.
And everyone loves you. And you're going to go
Thank
back?
you.
Are you going to go back today?
No, tomorrow morning. We're going to some friends of ours here in Sillistra we have, and they invited us for the evening.
Right.
And for the night.
So you've got accommodation?
Yeah.
Yeah. Behind you, the mighty Danube.
Yeah.
You were telling me, was it your brother swam across it?
When he was 10 years old.
When he was 10?
And that was in 1955.
1955.
56. Yes.
Was he allowed to swim across it, or did he just do it?
They do it every August, every year in August.
Right.
For nearly 50 years, I think.
Wow.
They make that crossing of the river. Only in one direction, then they get them with boats backwards.
Which way do you go, from Bulgaria to Romania,
Yeah,
and then get the boat back? Is that just because it's a long way, or because of the current or something?
Well, there are kids, as my brother, very young, and there's a person, I think he's 65 or 7 years old, and he crossed the river, I don't know how many, 40 times.
Wow.
Now this year, they said he's, for the 41st time, he swims the river across. Huh?
Do you want to go for a swim?
No, thank you.
No, nor me.
I'll go for a bath.
I'll watch you across. What are your plans this year? Where are you working this year? I mean, you were up in Bansko last ski season, weren't you?
That's
the
where we
the
know
Lucky
each other
Bansko?
from.
Yeah.
The Lucky Bansko.
Yeah.
I've been there for 3 years, 4 months every winter.
Yeah.
Hope there will be work this winter. I hope first there will be snow, because
Yes.
when there is snow, there's more job in winter for this winter resource. Of course. I hope so. I hope we shall meet there.
Last time I saw you down at Bansko, you were going to work in Borovets. You were playing for expats, weren't you?
It's
The Brits?
another place, yeah, where maybe we can find work.
Yeah.
Maybe. I hope so.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there are a lot of piano bars in Sofia.
Right.
We won't stay without work.
Right.
Especially in the winter, because people go to these places that in summer they don't usually go, in the cellar.
In the cellar. They need a bit. There's been a ban on booze here today, so no beer cellar. But in this region, it's particularly good for rakia, isn't it? You were telling me about the rakia made from.
That's from apricots.
Apricots. That's what I keep saying.
Apricots. It's the most famous rakia brandy that they make, fruit brandy here in Sillistra.
Right.
In this region, there are a lot of apricots. Probably you noticed.
Yeah.
Gardens with apricots. Yeah.
Right.
Because in other parts of Bulgaria, usually they make it from grape. Grape brandy, that's called grappa in Italy, and it's called marc in France. How do they call it in England? When you make it out, the brandy that you make out of grapes.
When we make the brandy, distilling. The brandy out of grapes, but what would we call it? Distill it into...
Maybe you don't have that.
We'll just call it, if it's distilled once, it's a brandy.
But the very famous one before, people didn't drink, well, if I say 30 years ago, they mostly drank this brandy that's made from plums.
Yes.
Plum brandy.
Right.
But now it's not that popular.
Right.
I don't know why.
They used to make it out of pears.
Pears is something else.
Yeah.
It's called Veliamu.
Right.
Veliamova rakia.
Right.
And this, the French famous Calvados, it's made from apples.
Right.
Well,
you know more about drinking than me.
Oh.
I'm impressed.
I'm
Never
older.
touched a drop.
I'm older.
Ah, of course you are.
Yeah.
Yes. By about a year. So.
By
about a year. Yeah.
Life is in front of you. You're young.
Yeah. I'm young. Thank you. You give me hope now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's time to try
a
lot of other different things than you tried in England. Yeah.
Right.
Now you live in Bulgaria, so.
This is it for me now. Yeah. Where's Dimmy run off to? Where is she?
Here she is.
Hey, Dimmy, come over here. You must come here. You'll need to translate for me, sir.
Okay.
You're a beautiful young lady here. I thought you were on tour in France with the Rousset Philharmonic Orchestra.
Смятал, че си на турне в Франция.
Не съм.
She didn't go because she wanted to stay with me.
That's wonderful. That's good.
She
That's
sacrificed
really good.
her touring. That she goes for over 10 years, I think, in France. Over 10 years.
And you stayed here?
16
years she's been in a row on this festival in France with the Philharmonic Orchestra, Russian Philharmonic Orchestra. And this year she'll miss it because of me.
Just because
That's
of
very
you?
important.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Obichum. Galama Obichum. See, my Bulgarian's pretty good now. my Bulgarian. You were fantastic, by the way. You note perfect.
Thank you.
Oh, see, yeah, English is a pretty good one. It's lovely to see you guys. I'm going to let you get on, and I'll catch you later on for a beer, no doubt, won't I?
Okay.
Yeah. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Take care. Right, I've come to get you now. It's quiet for the community radio programme. So no swearing. All right. You don't swear, do you?
No.
Don't look like you swear.
No.
You've made cups of tea all day.
Yes.
Worked really hard, haven't you?
Yes.
Have you had one yet?
Yes.
Have you? Oh, good for you. Did Bernie pay for hers?
Some of them she did, yeah.
Where are you from, guys?
We're from Pechinovo.
Oh, say it
Up near
slowly.
Biala.
Biala. That's somewhere-
Rusay.
Oh,
Between
right,
Rusay
Rusay.
and Viti.
Right.
Velika Tanovo.
And you live here permanently?
Yes, we moved over in June.
Oh, right, so...
Only just.
Did you buy in June, or...?
No, we've had our house 4 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you're over here full time?
Yes.
Going
Sold
back,
up.
or love it?
No, we love it at the minute. But we're doing our house up. And we've been doing the outside, haven't we? But lots of work in progress.
Lots of work in progress. You've made the right decision, because the sun shines over here.
I know.
I don't know your
yes.
names. Arthur.
Sue
Arthur and
Edwards.
Sue. Where were you from in the UK then?
Skegness.
Oh, right. I lived in Boston for a while.
Did you?
I did. I used to sky school in Skegness.
Oh.
Honestly, I did. So you swapped Skegness for Bulgaria by the Danube.
Yes. Yeah, loving it at the minute.
Right.
Till the winter comes, I don't know. We've heard so many different stories.
Minus 40, and you'll need at least 8 cubic metres of wood.
I've heard 15 today.
15?
15.
Oh, that's proper central heating now. You're doing a wonderful job, thank you very much. I'll let you get on.
Thank you very much. We're just going up to the raffle now.
I've got to come up to the raffle too, haven't I?
4, 2, 3. 4, 2,
I finally got it. You're giving her your raffle tickets, Mike, are you?
Yeah.
So you're going to listen out?
She'll listen out.
She'll listen out.
Yeah.
Mike Sinclair, lovely voice. Thank you very much for coming today. Are you here permanently now, living here?
Yeah, we've lived here now for 3 years. Came over here 8 years ago on holiday. Had about 5 holidays between 2003 and 2008, and decided to live here, and we've been here since then.
Right, and singing?
Not all the time, no. I only started singing again about 12 months ago. A guy turned up in our village with a karaoke.
Yeah.
And he said he'd heard that I used to sing in the 60s and so on. And he said, would you like to have a go? And he got lots of my music. So I had a go. And enjoyed it again after so many years.
And you're back?
Yeah, because I sang all the way through the 60s, but the last time I actually went on a stage was 1984 in Chesterfield, England, when I did a show with Frankie Vaughan. He was top of the bill, naturally, not me. I supported him. And I hadn't sung between 84 and a year ago. So that's what, 23 years gap.
Last year?
Last year.
It was last year, right? Being positive.
Yeah, it was last year.
You got more hair than me, so I shouldn't worry about it too much.
Yeah, well, you've had your shave, and mine's still.
I did. Yeah, except the top bit where there wasn't any to shave.
Well, I'm all right on that. I just have to colour the moustache.
Yeah. What brought you to Bulgaria then? What was the attraction here, Mike? Was it?
It was by chance. I had a friend who ran a holiday company in Sheffield, and she said one day to me, have you ever tried Bulgaria? And Bulgaria was just a name at that time as far as I was concerned. I knew it was Eastern Europe, and that was it. She said, it's lovely over there on the Black Sea coast. Try a holiday. That was 2003. First time I saw Bulgaria. I mean, I came obviously with the tourist sort of train, and it was only after a couple of holidays I saw village life, which I prefer to the Black Sea. And the Black Sea coast is nice, the resorts, but yeah, village life suits me. It is probably at my age, you know, it'd be difficult for younger people, and probably I would never have considered it if I'd been still working in England. But once you've retired, it's the place to be.
Where are you roughly from here then? We're so far up the road? Or?
Yeah, no, we're 3 hours drive back home through, we're 30 kilometres from Dobrich,
right,
near to a town called General Toshevo. The village is called Kardam, which is just 7 kilometres from the Romanian border. It's really northeast of Bulgaria.
Right.
But we're only an hour away from the resorts of Albena, Golden Sands, Balchik, which is beautiful. Places like that.
Well, it is beautiful. I keep looking across the Danube there, thinking, can I swim to Romania? Do you fancy a swim?
Well, very soon.
We'll go across now, right?
If the water carries on as it is, you'll be able to walk across.
No, don't spoil it for them. It's huge, right? It's an epic journey that not everyone can do.
Yeah, it's a lovely view from where we're sat at the moment. Yeah.
Well, fabulous. It's great to speak to you, Mike. Have you got a website? You must have a website.
Yes, I've got a website.
Give us your details, and then our good listeners can have a good diggers.
Okay, can I remember that? Yes, I can. http, couple of dots, 2 slashes, michaelsinclairmusic.webs.com/.
There you go. One more time.
Okay, http, 2 dots, 2 slashes, michaelsinclairmusic.webs.com/. These are forward slashes.
I will pop by with a / and say hello later on your website. You. Take care, Mike, and thank you very much.
Thanks very much.
Hey, see you later. Cheers, thank you very much. Take care, thank you. Благодаря много. Благодаря приятно. Evelina, I finally got hold of you. You've been very busy today. You're going around with your television guy here and your microphone, interviewing everybody today, aren't you? Have you had a good day here?
I've had an amazing day. I will remember this day. This type of atmosphere. This is my kind of place, my kind of people, my type of event. I would love to film and broadcast more events of this kind. And this is not a very usual sight to see in Bulgaria. As much as you Brits and expats talk about not missing Britain at all, you have this unique thing about yourself which unites you over here, and you stand out with your openness to other people's problems, other people's pain, and you react to these children, and you get together and you raise money and you do something, you give back to community, you're willing to give. And as much as we Bulgarians praise about our hospitality and being very warm, we have a lot to learn from you. And it's been a complete privilege to get to know you, to meet you and your friends, and be here today and be a part of this. I'm really touched, I'm really moved. It's not just doing my job, believe me.
You've had a really good day, haven't you?
And
that's
guys
wonderful.
like you, being in Bulgaria, moving to Bulgaria, makes me think of staying in Bulgaria.
I think you should stay in Bulgaria.
Okay.
Yeah, everywhere else is closing down, you know.
Let's make it a better place to go.
Stay in Bulgaria. I'm sure that Bernie, Dougie, the Orphanage can't thank you enough for coming along here and, you know, Bulgarian national television for promoting, you know, and drawing attention to what's going on here. This is absolutely fantastic.
Натам, за да става нашия дом още по-хубав и в него да живеят още по-щастливи деца. Благодаря още веднъж и на добър час.
It won't be a literal translation anyway, but it was one enormous thank you. And thank you for your big hearts. Thanks for being here today. Thank you from me and on behalf of the children. And we would ask Bernie and Dougie to let us make a repair of the roof of the orphanage, if they agree. This is what we're going to do with this sum of money. And everyone who is here today, you're welcome always, not only next year for the event. Our friends are friends. Yeah. And you're always welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Excellent. Well done. Thank you very much. No, there's no need. No, there's no need. Still, we now got 1,100. Yeah, round 8,000.
Сумата на върна на 2000.
And that is from Brian.
Yeah.
From Brian.
Yeah. Аз искам говорихме с Брайан. Неговото пребиваване тук в нашия дом ще приключи, ще завърши с един, надявам се, хубав албум от снимки, който той ще ни предостави при едно негово последващо идване в Силистра и се оговорихме това да стане някъде около ноември месец Един екземпляр ще остане за библиотеката на дома, а друг екземпляр ще бъде предаден на верновете на Дъглас за спомен от хубавия ден.
We thank Brian for being here today, and we hope there's going to be a beautiful album of pictures, and one copy would help to preserve in our library in the orphanage, and one copy would present to Bernie and Doug. Yes, and thank you, Brian.
Excellent. Thank you very much indeed. Well done. Thank you, Brian. Oh, fabulous. And a special thank you to our Jonathan. Yes, our Jonathan has been our DJ today. Oh, fabulous. Thank you, Jonathan. He stepped in at the last minute.
I did.
Brilliant. You did.
7:15 this morning. Yeah. All the way over from England, wasn't it?
All the way from England. He flew
Manchester Airport. I got here.
He's done brilliantly. Thank you, Jonathan. You have been a star. We look forward to seeing you next year now.
Yes, all right then.
There's no way you can back out now.
A day's notice next year is better though.
Okay, all right. Okay, we'll give you a day's notice. But thank you very much indeed. Thanks, everybody. You did great.
Здравствуй, Stilian. Stilian Stoichev. I said that correctly. I said that okay, didn't I? You're translating for me. Who are you? You're the translator.
Nelly.
Nelly, hello Nelly. You've got a cool name too. Hey,
Thank
brilliant.
you.
A staggering amount of money. You're the director of the orphanage race here. I know you mentioned in your speech that you wanted to use the money towards the roof.
Yes, hold on. Каза, че по време на речта сте споменали, че искате да използвате парите за покрива.
Точно така.
Yes, that's right.
Right. What sort of problems do you face here at the orphanage then? What do you need money for?
Какви проблеми има с покрива? Или въобще изобщо какви проблеми?
Хидроизолацията на места е нарушена. Миналата година от партито бяха ни дарили 1000 паунда.
Чакай малко. There is a problem with hydro insulation, isolation of the roof. So last year they received 1000
паунда.
1000 pounds.
Които не сме ги харчили.
Which were not spent.
Към тая сума ще прибавим това, което беше събрано днес.
They will add also the amount which was raised today to this amount.
1800 лева.
Which is 1800 лева, which is
И останалата част, останалите средства, които са необходими за ремонт на покрива, ние ще ги набавим с наши средства.
And the rest of the money they might need for repairing the roof, they will add from their budget.
Right.
Yes, from the orphanage's budget.
So this is a lot of money over here for you to use. Yes, for your roof. This is enough money for you, or?
You mean the amount raised
the amount.
today?
Will it cover the roof? Yes.
Тези, които са събрани до сега, дали ще бъдат достатъчни, или?
Да, затова казвам, това, което не е тая част, която не достигне, ние ще ги наваксаме за сметка на нашата издръжка, на нашия бюджет.
The amount which we couldn't raise today, they will take from the budget of the orphanage.
So you'll have a new roof for winter.
Така че може
Hopefully.
нов покрив за зимата.
Да, за ноември.
He's not looking.
Октомври, ноември финиш трябва да го направим.
In October and November, they hope to finish.
Because minus 40 in the winter here.
Yes,
very cold.
Winters are very cold here.
Стига да е хубаво време.
It depends on the weather, of course.
Okay. What does the orphanage need for people listening? I mean, and people who want to help. What sort of things do you need here at the orphanage? What sort of donations would you like?
Пита за техните слушатели от какви неща се нуждае дома, с какво могат да помогнат хора, които искат да направят дарения. Какъв вид дарения имате нужда?
В интерес на истината ние получихме доста неща. Компютри, телевизори, много играчки, много дрехи. Трудно ми е сега да поставя конкретни артикли, конкретни стоки.
Mr. Stoichev said that they received very big donations like computers, toys, clothes. So it's difficult boxes. So it's difficult for him to to list the items that they need because they received a lot of
Спортни пособия, може би, топки.
a lot of things. Perhaps
Батути имаме от тях, басейни за лятото имаме.
perhaps sports equipment. How can I say?
Sports equipment, yeah?
Yeah,
Educational
to do
stuff?
sports.
Yeah, okay.
To do sports outside and
Sports equipment.
Всяко нещо, което сметна, че могат да съберат и да изпратят в България, ако ние не можем да го използваме, ще го предоставим на старческия дом, на другите домове с по-малки деца или там, където път други хора имат нужда, ако ние нямаме необходимо.
So he says that whatever the people decide to donate, if the orphans here and the orphanage here doesn't need these things, they will be given to other orphanages here or homes for elderly people. Depends on the donation and on the availability at the orphanage.
Wonderful. So nothing will go to waste. And of course you'd like cash.
No, they will distribute. If they don't need the things here, they will give them to other orphanages in the region or in town.
This is wonderful. Yes. And we can send you cash. You want money, don't you? Leather. Yes.
И може и брой да правят дарения пари, нали?
Be smiling.
Of course.
Yes.
Но ние не сме в позицията за да посочваме, да изискваме. Каквото смятат, че ще бъде полезно за дома, ние сме готови да го приемем. Естествено, че най-добре е пари, но ние знаем, че когато винаги се постави въпроса за пари, идва и другия ответния въпрос, как ще бъдат и кой ще ги харчи тия пари. И за да избегнем да няма съмнение, що се отнася до корупция, затова по-добре, когато те дойдат, те да пазарят или да изпратят стоки вместо пари.
He says that of course they will accept money in cash, but there is a transparency in spending the money, and he says that they might prefer to get the donations in like toys, clothes and shoes, in order all things to be clear for the people who donate. I mean,
okay.
Of course they give report on the money days, yes, financial reports.
Yeah.
This is clear because they want to do their job professionally.
No worries.
So it's up to the people who want to donate.
Nelly, thank you very much. Mr. Stoichkov, thank you very, very much indeed. Thank you for a lovely day. I've really enjoyed myself. And I wish you every success, and I wish you luck with your roof. We'll get your roof sorted.
Ciao. Thank you.
Thank you, I know that. What's this young lady's name?
Как се казваш?
Jaylan.
Jaylan.
It's very pop star, that, isn't it? A bit like Shakira, isn't it?
Мисля, че е като на някоя поп-звезда името ти. Като на Шакира, например.
Не, на турска певица.
Thinks I'm raving mad now.
There is a Turkish singer with this name.
Yeah?
So, yeah.
Very famous?
Известна ли е?
Да.
Yeah.
Super. You live here at the home?
Тук живееш в дома, нали?
Да.
Yes.
How have you enjoyed today?
Как хареса ли ти днешния ден?
Разбира се, даже чудесен.
Of course, she said the day was wonderful.
Had a wonderful day. Super, fantastic. How have you been helped here? What sort of things do you do here?
Какво правите обикновено тук? Как на дните?
Страхотно. Сега през учебното време се поводим за занималните, после имаме свободно време и така.
They go to school and then they study here with the teachers. And that's it. Normal, she said. Normally.
And what do you study? What do your teachers do?
Какво учиш?
Аз шивачка съм.
She's learning this professional dressmaker, how to make dresses.
Но ние имахме тук най-различни курсове. Имаме
организирани от дома ли? Или в училище?
По един проект сме тук. Приехме жилище.
They work in a project here, and they attended some courses with about special professions like hairdressers,
готварство,
and cooking.
Cooking? Oh, you can cook me some food then.
Компютърна грамота.
That'd be good.
And computer literacy.
Doing all sorts of things.
And of course something about business they started.
She's not so shy anymore now, is she? She's
No.
starting to not be shy anymore. Yeah.
Казваш, вече не си толкова срамежлива.
How old are you?
На колко години си?
18.
She's 18.
18. So you'll be moving soon, and have you got your own place sorted out, or
Значи
what's
скоро
life
ще
got
се
for you?
преместваш или как продължава живота ти?
Смятам да продължа за напред.
Какво да правиш?
Полицайка да уча.
Да учиш. She wants to become a policewoman. She wants to study.
I'll have to behave then, won't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, police
Каза,
woman,
че
it's a
трябва да
good
се държи
career.
добре, нали? Щом ще ставаш полицайка. Да. Той имаше предвид кога напускаш дома, по-скоро.
Сега приключвам 12 клас и напускам. Те ни осигуряват 2 години.
От кой до кой клас? От 10 до 12 ли?
Не. Тук като завърша.
12? Ага. Ще можеш да останеш.
Ние отивам в защитеното жилище в Дилинките и там не осигуряват 2 години.
So, whenever she graduates school, she will go to another place where they could say, още 2 години може да стоите там, тъй ли?
Да.
Where they could say another 2 years.
Right.
This is not an orphanage, like dwelling house where they live on their own, more or less.
Like an independent unit.
Yeah, and they adapt to the outside life.
Right.
And
So you're going to get your own pad soon, your own house.
Значи скоро ще живееш в нещо като самостоятелно жилище. Скоро.
Да. Там има хора, които отговарят.
There are people who look after them, of course, but
но вече там малко по-самостоятелно.
They will be more independent there when they go.
Will you miss it here? You're looking forward to your own house, or do you want to stay
Ти
here?
липсва ли тук дома?
Разбира се.
Of course you'll miss it.
You miss it. Who will you miss the most?
Кой ще ти липсва най-много?
Everybody.
Къде е госпожата?
One teacher.
Сроклята, да.
Oh,
What's her name?
Госпожа Гизашка.
She will miss a teacher.
След тя минава.
С русата коса?
Да.
Yeah, she will miss this teacher with the blonde hair.
Blonde
Over
hair?
here. Yeah. Тя се занимава в занимаването ли с вас?
Не, тя работи в преходното жилище.
Преходното жилище?
Да, защото ние сме в преходното жилище, пак тук.
The lady works there at the independent house.
Като социален работник.
She's a social worker.
Right. Well, we wish you every success. Have a wonderful life. And it's been fantastic to be here. We've had a lovely day too. It's been a lovely day.
Казваш, че желая успех, фантастичен живот и че са прекарали много хубаво днес тук.
Благодарим и се прекарахме добре.
She said thank you and we had a great time too.
Heidi, ciao.
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 Right, I hear you understand a little bit of English. Is this true, Nelly? Can she speak
Разбираш
English?
ли малко английски? Може да говориш малко?
Съвсем основните неща.
Just the basic things?
Just the basics. A bit like my Bulgarian. I can order beer
Като него
and
е
say hello.
българския, нали?
And
Той
that's about
знае
it.
някакви
Даже малко по-зле.
She says even worse, but...
You live here as well?
И ти живееш тук в дома, нали?
Да.
Yeah. You love it here? You like it?
Харесва ли ти дома?
Да, много са добри условията, абсолютно всичко е на 6.
She said that the conditions are excellent and she likes it.
Wonderful. Well, I'm glad it's good. You're going to have a new roof soon. You know that. The roof's going to get sorted out.
Покрив. Ще почвате ремонт на покрива. Да.
Да, редно е да се включим всички.
It would be nice if we all take part in the process to be part of it. I mean, repairing the roof.
They'll get you up there on the roof, will they? I need a ladder. I need to borrow a
Качва ли
ladder.
се на покрива? Не.
Са на едни от най-големите, които трябва да оберем бокуците, примерно нещо такова.
No, they don't go to
No,
there
because
it's
there's a lot.
dangerous.
I'm looking up there now. I'm thinking I wouldn't go up
But
there.
she will help
No
the
way.
workers, so...
Cup of tea.
Може би ще носиш чай на работниците.
Може би.
Now then, I don't know your name. I've just remembered I don't know your name.
My name Gergana.
English. My name is...
Гергана.
Hey, very good. How old are you?
На колко години си?
18.
18?
Да.
18, 18, she's 18.
18.
Yes.
So you'll be off into an independent living house soon then?
Ти
You're going to
също
get
ли
your
ще
own
ходиш
house?
в независимото жилище?
Мисля да отида, да се възползвам до когато мога от услугите, защото докато може взима и като няма.
She says that most probably she will go there too, because she needs help and cannot start right away.
Okay.
Her own life.
Well, you'll be looked after and supported. What do you want to do in life then?
Какво искаш да правиш в живота си нататък? Да работиш?
Ами, мисля първо да изкарам още 4 или 5 години в военното училище или в пехотата или военно-въздушните сили, оттам вече да почна да работя здраво.
That sounded complicated.
Yes, a bit difficult to translate.
I got the word robotnik, worker.
She wants to study at university that teaches things about army.
Public services, army, ambulance, police.
Yes, army.
The army.
Army, yes, public services like army.
Okay. Is that what you want to do? Go in the army?
Това ли искаш да правиш наистина? Да влезеш в армията?
Да, сериозно, абсолютно. Обичам рисковите професии.
She likes jobs where there are challenges and risks and adventures.
Wow. You're up for that, are you? Bit of excitement.
Харесва ти вълнението, свързано с тези професии. Така?
Абсолютно много е висока адреналина и бих вършила тази работа с удоволствие. Едно, че защитавам родината си, второто, че работа е супер голям адреналин.
I think we need to get a fix in the roof.
I think, well, she said that she wants to do such a job because the adrenaline is high.
Wow.
And she wants to protect our country.
Yeah.
And that's what she wants to do.
Wonderful. Well, we wish you every success. You might have to come and rescue me one day.
Може някой да се наложи да го спасяваш, а?
Ми стига да стане достояние на среща само.
As long as she becomes a part of the army, she will help you for sure.
Wonderful. Don't forget me. Look at my face. Right? Don't forget me.
Не го забравяй.
I might need a tank one day. You never know.
No, she won't forget.
You have a fantastic life. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Пожелая ти много успех, фантастичен живот. Беше ми приятно.
Thank you very much.
Most welcome. Heidi, ciao.
Ciao.
This is a Radio Great Britain production. Say hello to Old Blighty at www.radiogb.com.
Around this time of year, many of you will be thinking of booking your holidays. Well, one couple from Peterborough, Bernadette and Dougie Leggett, who chose to go to Bulgaria a few years ago, found they loved the country so much that they bought a holiday home near the city of Sillistra. Falling not only for the beauty of the place but also for the people, they soon became involved in their community by fundraising and donating much-needed goods to the local orphanages. Over the past few years, they have collected and transported tons of useful things like clothes, toiletries, bedding, shoeboxes and other essential items, and have transformed the lives of the children and the people living there with their tireless efforts. Their work is of course ongoing, and they intend to set up training programs for the children so that they are better prepared to face the outside world when the time comes for them to leave the orphanage. Bernadette and Dougie are always looking for fresh ideas to breathe new life into their fundraising work, so they welcome any suggestions you may have, and of course donations and support are always most welcome. You can contact them and read about the great work they have already done through their website at www.bulgarianorphanagesilestra.webs.com. That's www.bulgariaorphanage.webs.com. Or by telephone on 01733 235 332. Thank you for your support. This is Radio Great Britain.
It is indeed. Thank you very much. Some sad music. Valentine, this was a song. I used this on an Australian radio play. Indeed. An editorial. Yes, an editorial is an advert. We're not going to charge you for that. We're not going to fill the show with terrible tacky ads that are here every week. But if you want to do a 5 or a 10-minute shout for us, tell us something interesting. You might be a restaurant that, you're based locally, whatever, in Bulgaria. Tell us the difficulties you face, the problems, making a living here, how do you pay your taxes, health and safety, hygiene laws, all the laws you've got to comply with. If you're prepared to do that, stick your name and your web address at the end. Great, we'll broadcast that for now. And if you want to sponsor the show, we will make an advert. It will go throughout the duration of that show. Get in touch. Nice one. Stay tuned.
Say hello to Old Blighty at www.facebook.com/Jonathan Taylor Bulgaria. RadioGB.com.
Do you know what this piece of music is? It's the march called The Blue and the Gold, which is the adopted march of the Royal Air Force Music Service Association. The aims and objectives of the association is to enjoy, foster and maintain the Royal Air Force Music Service's spirit of friendship and comradeship amongst its members, to enable them to keep in touch with each other and assist them in maintaining closer links with the Royal Air Force Music Services Association. Full membership costs £10 a year and is open to serving members, retired members of all established bands, orchestras and voluntary bands of the Royal Air Force, with associate membership available to anyone with an interest in military bands, especially those of the RAF Music Service. If anyone out there is interested and would like to know more, just get in touch with me, Ben Tierney, here at the Drystone radio station or through the RAF website, and I will do the rest. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.
A Yorkshireman has to have surgery to be parted from his wallet.
Right, stitch that, Jimmy.
All right. It's grim up north.
Oh, you've taken that too far.
That'll be the phone.
It has gone to ground.
Join JT on the home front. This is Radio Great Britain.
Thank you, Ben. Ben Tierney, Drystone Radio. I made that ad for him. Yes, we were colleagues at Drystone Radio in the Yorkshire Dales. Indeed, one of many I've worked for. This is the Battle of Shipka. Enjoy.
Heard the sound of the battle call, the ricochet, the cannon roar, the Ottoman they'll fall before my eyes. I bid farewell to one and all, I say goodbye for I shall fall. This soldier's hour, I fear I breathe my last.
All the music in today's show, Valdi Totev, beginning the end, the rest is mine. And if you like it, you can have it for nout. We're good, aren't we? Check it out, radiogb.com, get onto the Facebook page, there's a SoundCloud link. Everything you've heard, you can download and share with love. This is radiogb.com for expats, immigrants, that's what we are.
I heard the sound of the battle call, the ricochet, the cannon roar, the Ottoman they fall before my eyes. I bid farewell to one and all, I say goodbye for I shall fall. The soldier's hour, I fear I breathe my last. My youth is strong and my heart is full, my love for home I'm dutiful. In the name of freedom I'll die at Shipka Pass. We'll hold St. Nicholas to the last, our bayonets through the gunpowder blast. In 77 we'll raise the tricolour mast. Tillman Pass, your Heidi Chow, back to Turkey you'll go right now. The volunteers will hold the trenches fast. God help us, Lord, pray for us you mourn. We give our lives to win this war. The soldier's soul is lies in Shipka Pass. Are you ready? Left, right, left, right. I heard the sound of the battle call, the ricochet, the cannon roar, the Ottoman they'll fall before my eyes. I bid farewell to one and all, I say goodbye for I shall fall. This soldier's out, I fear I breathe my last. My youth is strong and my heart is full. My love for home I'm to default. In the name of freedom I'll die at Chicken-Pie. We'll hold St. Nicholas to the last, our bayonets through the gunpowder blast. In 77 we'll raise the tricolor mast. In 77 we'll raise the tricolor mast.
Join JT on the home front. This is Radio Great Britain.
This is how a weekday morning looked when I visited Wieden's Romany Quarter in 2000. The neighborhood was about to get a wake-up call. Its children were being given the chance to leave their poor, segregated local school for modern integrated schools in the world beyond. This was rehearsal morning. Tomorrow would be the big day, and there could be no getting it wrong.
Ние трябва на време да бъдем на училище, да не кажат те циганите с пъти са мързеливи. Само това ни искам. Ние сме си цигани и сме горди за това, че сме такива. Това е, няма обида.
Zoya and her brother Dennis were so excited it was hard getting them settled down to sleep. Last night's giggles turned to first day nerves.
They've been told their new school will welcome them.
Today, Dennis and Zoya watched the film I made 9 years ago. Dennis is still in school, but with 2 new children in the family, Zoya has been enlisted to mind them. Her formal education has ended.
This one small room is home to the Mahalavi family.
Аз не знам каква степен. Това е сега по-добре, като сме всички между българи и цигани, няма разлика.
Нямаше разлика в училището, защото ние сме роми, те са българи, нещо такова да се дръпат от нас. Не, напротив. Първо те започнаха да общуват с нас, след това и ние. Нямаше никаква разлика. Всичко си беше както трябваше.
Now, 9 years on, Donka Panayotova is still on her mission, Project DROM as it's called. When Dennis began school in 2000, there were only 100 children in the program. Today, there are over 400 in Vieden alone, and integrated education has expanded to 11 communities across Bulgaria. As he starts a new school year, Dennis has a lot on his mind. He missed a year because his parents moved away from Vieden, so now he's older than the others in his class.
Значи по принцип как се държиш, правилно каза тя, защото по принцип как се държиш с човек, как се отнесе с него, така ще се отнесе и той с тебе. Но аз в училището сега така по-дръпна съм от тях, защото съм единствения циганин в класа. Всички останали са българичета, а аз съм единствения циганин от класа и по-се дърпам така, защото малко ми е по-неудобно, защото за първ път има циганин от тяхния клас и не съм знал и не знам как ще ме възприемат все пак. Обаче за сега няма никакви проблеми, нищо да се дърпат, нещо такова не. За сега не знам и къде са кабинетите, даже те ме викат и ми казват, ела с нас тук в този кабинет, имаме час в онзи кабинет, общуват с мене. Не баш както трябва, но все пак като за начало е добре.
Много известен.
Заеда малко. Чудесно. Добър ден. Да ви видим сега какво правите вие. Ето.
Virgil Marinoff's school was one of the first to embrace DROM's integration program.
Алекс. А ти как се казваш? Миро, добре, чудесно. Процесът на интеграция започна 2000-та година във Виден и беше много труден като начало. Няколко училища се включихме, 5 училища. И имаше силна реакция от учителския състав и от родителите, защото първо не вярваха, че това може да стане. Второ, смятаха, че не е необходимо. И трето, че навлизането на ромските деца в училища ще доведе до обратен процес, при който български деца ще напуснат училище. Това бяха страхове, които не се оправдаха. В крайна сметка не е възможно да живеем разделени. Ние трябва да бъдем заедно. Разбира се, този процес е много дълъг.
In 2000, Donka Panayotova and her team took on the political establishment, arguing the case for integrated education. The politicians said it was a great idea. But Donka needed more than words. She needed the government to redirect money from the segregated Roma schools into the integrated program.
През всичките години ние имахме гаранции за финансова стабилност. Но като малка неправителствена организация това е много тежко бреме. Тежък товар носим и сме сами. Все още сме сами в реализацията на десегрегационния процес. Още правителството, държавата не прави достатъчно. Аз познавам всички тези деца, това са хиляди човешки съдби. Значи не само на децата, но и на тяхните семейства. Аз се радвам, че ги научих децата да мечтаят. Да мечтаят не само да създават семейства, но наистина да мечтаят да постигат това да станат лекари, учители, инженери. За мен това е голяма радост. За мен това е промяна на съдбата. Самото дете го прави.
Polly Petrova has made her dream happen with help from her parents and from Donka.
The education plays a big part in my life, in my opinions, in my attitude, in everything.
Polly's parents got her into an integrated state school on their own initiative, and later, when the Wieden program began, Polly was supported by DROM. Now she has a degree in communications from an American university.
If my parents didn't really push me to study, I'll probably be like everybody else, you know, like in the Roma community. Probably by now I'll be married with probably 3 kids and, you know, just talking the basic things and not really see what's outside of the box and what surrounds me. It's not only, oh yes, it's the Romas' fault or the Bulgarians' fault. No, it's the fault of the Romas, of their attitude, of their mentality. It's the stereotyping and the prejudice that still continues amongst Bulgarians. It's the government that doesn't take any responsibility of that problem. It's just a problem of everybody. And if this problem doesn't get solved in the next few years, forget it. The integration won't continue.
So how do people around here view integrated education for Roma 9 years after the DROM project began? First, in their community, we asked the Roma.
И всичко е по-хубаво там. По-добре за тях, повече се учат. Това е, например, моето дете. Не моето дете, тук в махлата поне 75% са в града.
Това е хубаво да се образоват децата, да знаят компютърна грамотност. Просто се е по-добре за тях.
Наистина това е много хубаво. Така трябва да бъде. Те наистина трябва да се интегрират. Само ученето може да помогне на нашите.
Значи това е едно от най-хубавите неща, защото всеки един родител мечтае детето му да стане ученик добър и да учи в града. Това е едно от най-хубавото. Така трябва да бъде. Между другото, всички деца от нашия квартал да учат с българите и да няма интеграция, такива неща. Злобни неща, как се говори, между другото, че цигани на еди какъв си или детето българи на еди какво си това.
And then we asked people in the center of Wieden.
По принцип нямам нищо против. Интеграцията зависи от поведението на самите деца, на самите хора, както и за българи, така и за роми. Ако имат нормално поведение, както всички останали, разбира се, че интеграцията трябва да се осъществи.
Нищо не са от ромите.
Защо мислите?
Усилията са... В тази държава няма да стане.
Защо? Обосновете се. Нямате нищо против.
Моля?
Обосновете се, ако нямате нищо против.
В друга държава би могло, но тук не. Нищо няма да стане. Ще се фърлят на вятъра пари и средства. И усилия.
Добре, благодаря ви много.
Ами аз лично нямам нищо против ромските деца. Ако се държат нормално, смисъл, има ли значение дали си българин, циганин или...
In Bulgaria, Roma are moving into politics. Rumian Rusinov, a recent Roma candidate in the European elections, now directs the Public Policy Advocacy Center in Sofia. For 4 years, he was vice director of the Roma Education Fund, which supports the integration program. He calls it Mission Possible, but like Donka, he says the Bulgarian government has yet to deliver.
We still are working with the support of the donors community. The desegregation initiative is still in the fully in the hands of the donors community, and this is, I would say, one of the weaknesses of the process, that the government has been waiting for too long. 10 years is too long for an NGO, and I would say that many of the difficulties of the process are result of the not full involvement of the government in the process. That's why we have only 11 towns, but not, let's say, 28 or 38 towns or cities, because this is still an NGO initiative, and of course the NGOs have financial limitations. But what, in my opinion, is more important is that we've shown that that's the right way, that it is possible, because we started within the situation of a lot of prejudices, that it's not possible. It's not possible. What you think you're doing? It's not possible. Gypsies don't want to go to school. What you want to do is artificial. It's not going to happen. Actually, we've shown that it can happen, that we are capable, that we are normal people. We are like all others. We can do it. When there are necessary conditions, we can do it. And many people can do it. And mainly we want to do it. With us we're strong, and we can not just complain that we are in a bad situation, but we can try to overcome it.
At www.facebook.com/Jonathan Taylor Bulgaria. RadioGB.com.
Well, we're 15 minutes from the end. Enjoy Vaseki Den with the kids from Sevlievo Community School. Yes, singing at the end. I performed this on Bulgaria's Got Talent.
This song is for Bulgaria.
Indeed, Endika, Royal Palace of Culture. Only the Turkish woman liked me. Strange world, isn't it? I rather like it. Enjoy. Download it.
You find a door every day. You dream a child's dream. Now you have hope for all that they see. Go see what is there in this beautiful world. Don't forget to return to the land of your birth. It's where you belong. For home holds your heart, and your blood it will flow. And when you are there and you long to stars, red, green and white.
beautiful.
Finally, he's here. Finally, he's here.
Indeed. We're nearly at the end. The email, that's the most important bit. JonathanTaylorBulgaria@gmail.com. Send me your media. It'll take up to 25 meg. All you need is to use a mobile phone or a computer or some little small digital recorder. Don't worry about the quality. We'll worry about that. Send us your media. Record it whilst you're in the garden. Talk to your phone. Great. Just make sure it's broadcast ready. I haven't got time to sit here editing hours and hours of material. Okay, so Jonathan@TaylorBulgaria@gmail.com. JONATHAN Bulgaria@gmail.com. No copyrighted material, no music in the background, nothing horrible, nothing that's, we're nice people here, we're grown-ups. Who's going to do a what's on? We need stuff that's up to date and relevant. We don't need things like news that goes out of date, car boot, Sunday 14th, whatever. No good, because we don't know when people are going to access this programme. But if you say car boot in aid of charity every second week of the month, check out this web address for details. That's absolutely fantastic. That's the kind of thing we want. So any ideas at all, literature, sports, music, anything of relevance to British Bulgarian communities, get in touch. It's easy. Enjoy yourself. Leke vecha. And thank you.
Say hello to Old Blighty at www.facebook.com/Jonathan Taylor Bulgaria. RadioGB.com.
Чувала съм истории за момичета от сиропиталището, които са били взимани от такива хора. Мама каза, че в сиропиталището ще се грижат за мен. Там казаха, че Петя и Димитър ще се грижат за мен. Възрастните нищо не разбират.
Те й обещаха. Тя им повярва. Открадната светлина.
Face2face.bg. The United Nations estimates that by the end of this year, at least 2 million people, the majority of them young girls, will be sold into slavery, and 70% of those girls are exploited sexually. When Hollywood director and actor Michael Corey Davis heard about this on a trip to Bulgaria, well, he decided to make the film Svetlana's Journey. It's based on the true story of a Bulgarian girl who was forced into prostitution, and the film is raising awareness and winning awards.
Svetlana's journey began in 2003, actually, when I was hired to do this film in Bulgaria. And I attended a fundraiser that the Bulgarian organization Face2Face invited me to. And at that fundraiser, I found out about the large numbers of Bulgarian girls and Eastern European women being trafficked out of Bulgaria throughout Europe as well as into the United States.
You actually talked with these kids and you heard their story, right? You met these kids.
I met about 300 kids during that 3-week period while I was shooting the film. And I returned to Los Angeles in 2004, and the kids that I met were sending me pictures to through my website. I still kept in touch with the Bulgarian organization, and what happened was, that's actually how I found out about Svetlana's story. I found out that she was one of the girls that I met, and there was a newspaper article that detailed her just horrifying story. And I ended up turning it into a film in about 4 hours one night and flew back to Bulgaria with $200 in April of 2004. And I set on a mission to raise corporate sponsorship and to pimp myself out as an actor as much to try to raise money to shoot the film.
You actually showed this film to these kids, whether it was in the orphanages or some of these schools, and my question to you was, but gosh, it's so graphic. It's about rape and about, you know, these awful people just taking these young girls and forcing them into this. But you said, look, they went through it. They experienced this. So for them, was it a sense of freedom just to meet you and hear from you? Look, you don't have to do this anymore. There are other. Don't listen to these men that are trying to talk you into this.
Most definitely. I find that a lot of these young kids in Bulgaria, as well as even here in the States, they're not used to male figures speaking to them in the way that the organization asked me to. They're not used to repetitive behaviors. Like I showed up to the orphanages, talked with them, and when I returned the next day, they were so impressed and surprised. So once they saw that I was willing to see them on a more consistent basis, they opened up to me and they listened to me, and that was the most important thing. And yeah, they some of the kids really were not that horrified to see what happened. If in fact many of them knew about it, and many of them even told me stories about pimps in that neighborhood, in those regions, trying to get at them.
Gosh.
And this is not only in Bulgaria. Keep in mind, this is all over the world.
Well, in this scene right now that we're looking at is
Yes.
the man who paid thousands of dollars for Svetlana, the young girl that you met in real life. Tell me, in the film, she ends up becoming pregnant and actually commits suicide. But in real life, she survives that attempted suicide, right? What happened to her? What is she doing now?
From what I understand, she's in Child Protective Services. I have no more dealings with her. The Bulgarian organization does, but I'm not allowed to really disclose any more information than that.
Wow.
I do want to touch on something, being that you raised the topic. She was impregnated, and like many of the victims of sex trafficking, they do end up pregnant, and some of them go through 9, 10, 11, and more abortions. I've met the victims, actually, who've had more than 9 or 10 abortions. It is frightening, and a lot of these young girls end up having infants, and these infants are raised with this disgusting destiny that is set for them as infants on throughout their future. It's horrible situation.
Well, if you want to get involved, you can go to face2face.bg to find out about this organization that you got involved with to help these kids.
Most definitely.
And how do folks get your film? How can they see it? How can they get their hands on it?
Go to www.michaelcorydavis, MichaelCorydavis.com.
There you go.
Proceeds of that do go back to Face-to-Face Bulgaria. So please come out and support.
Michael Cory Davis, what a pleasure to interview you. Film was incredible. It's a powerful message.
Join JT on the home front. This is Radio Great Britain.
I heard stories of girls in the orphanage who were taken by people like this. Mama said the orphanage would keep me safe. The orphanage said these people would keep me safe. Maybe grown-ups don't know what safe really means.
A new place to call home. When she entered, her journey began. Svetlana's journey.
Face2face.bg.
Hi, I'm Darren from Burnley in England, and I've got a place in Troyan. I love keeping up to date with all the latest news at radiogb.com.
Hi, I'm Alison Rogers and I'm from Pretty Paws Grooming and Training Centre in Holmfirth. I also won Groomer of the Year and I also judged at Crufts this year. If you want to sponsor Groom Team England, check out the website on groomteamengland.com. Thanks for all your support.
Hi, my name's Kieran. I'm chilling down on the beach in Varna. I'm tuned into radiogb.com and I'm loving it.
Hello, this is Maddie Pryor. I'm raising money for cancer research, and if you'd like to donate, we'd be delighted.
Hi, this is Steve, raising a glass to all the boys back home in the UK. RadioGB.com, loud and clear in Sofia. Aye! 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 God save the Queen!
The home front. This is Radio Great Britain.
It is indeed, and the end is near. Valdi Totev, take us out of the show. Beautiful musician. His partner, Dimi Dimitrova, on the violin. They perform as Valdi. Valdi and I, Jonathan Taylor, will be at the Sillistra Garden Party this year. That is 2014. And many other years. We don't go out of date. Not at all. Enjoy. Get in touch. Have a fantastic day. And see you later.
Светът не чака, нова Богородица, светът си знае, както 2 какво е без изходица. Върти се нощта в тясното легло, безсъние хроническо, и няма пещото, пещеро тегло, изглежда му епическо. И 100-годишните войни и бутафорните нашествия и тези реформаторски думи без никакви последствия, без никакви последствия. И онзи доктринерски патос залял трибуните и пресата. Светът събрави всичко свято и всичко сведе в интересите. Светът не иска и да знае какво ще му се случи скоро. Начало ли е или края, светът е схванат от умора. А ти на себе си се помоли и вярата ти нека е всесилна. Моли се докато те заболи, защото всяка болка е, защото всяка болка е родилна. Благодаря. На вечерия.
This is a Radio Great Britain production. Say hello to Old Blighty at www.radiogb.com.